Welcome to the Start Events tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how to set up your pricing. So you'll start by logging into your account, and then you'll find your event from this year. I'm going to go to our fake demo Renaissance fair here. And then there are two ways to navigate to your pricing page. So you can go to financial and then ticket pricing, or you can go to edit ticketing and then ticket pricing. So you'll see at the top here that we can toggle between our different venues. The Littleton Renaissance Fair in this example has two different venues. If you just have one, you won't see an option to toggle down. You'll just see the one venue. We're going to start with the county fairgrounds. The first question you're going to need to answer is if prices are different based on seat location or event time. In this case, they're not, so I'm going to click no. And then you're going to select a pricing type and a scheduled opening date. So we'll just say it opens then. Okay. And then we're going to click save. Once it's saved, this automatically pops up, and then we'll start setting the prices. So we want this initial price to end 10 days before the event because we're going to increase prices as the event draws closer. You'll notice that I already have some labels in here. That's because I have played around with this a little bit, so it's saved my labels. If this is your first time, you won't see pre-populated labels, and you'll just need to add labels. Yeah, so we'll set the adult price at 10, for example, and the child price at 5. Click save. All right, and then you see that our prices are here, and I can add a new price time range. So we're going to do 10 days before the event time to 1 day before, and then these will just go up $5. We'll go 7 here, and then we will click save. And now our prices are saved. I'm going to add one more, 1 day before, and then we're going to go 1 hour after the event time, and that's going to be 20 and 10. And we're going to click save. So we've got our prices here, and the prices will automatically increase online. I'm going to show you some advanced settings, and then I'll show you some point of sale settings if you're planning to do box office sales. So if I click on the advanced settings button, you'll see I can decide who pays the fee for the online fee for tickets, and you can pass the fee to your card holder, or you can cover them yourselves. It's just up to you. Most of our clients pass the fee to the card holder. You can hide the countdown clock when the event is closed. And then you can also show the price increase countdown on the purchase page. This is what that looks like. If you want, you can enable early ticket access, and you will click this box and then create an early access code. So we'll just do early bird here. If you copied your event from last year and you totally are changing your pricing structure, you can delete all of the price settings here, and then click save, and that will do that. We're just going to leave that alone. And then if you have reserved seats or reserved tickets for sponsors, you can select what word you want to use there. All right, we're going to go ahead and save these changes, and we will accept. Okay, and then and then I want to show you the point of sale settings. So this is just if you're doing sales at your box office. So you can decide who pays the fee, and then you can enable custom POS pricing. So if I wanted to add $2 because I have to pay someone to be at the box office, I can do that. All right, so we'll save those changes and then when you're doing box office sales, that's what the prices will be. Okay. So that's how you set up the Old Town Renaissance Fair. Now let's look at the outdoor theater. So in this case, the prices are going to be different based on seat location or event time. So we're going to click yes. And now you'll see that it looks quite different. We have seat times. If you have specific sections that are separate, you'll see a separate section here. We don't have that in this case, but your seat map may be different and might display that option. Okay, so we're going to click create pricing group. And we can name it, we can pick the seat color, we can select the pricing type. If you're not sure what our pricing types are and what that means, we have that definition there for you. You can assign prices by event time. So we have all these different Hamlet showings at the outdoor theater as part of the Renaissance Fair. I can do it by day of the week. So maybe Friday has different prices than Saturday and Sunday. For example, I can do it by time of day. So maybe my matinees are cheaper than my evening shows. I can do it by day of the week and time. So maybe I want to set the price. So Friday morning, and keep in mind that this is in military time. So any event that happens at 9 or starting at 1 o'clock are going to have the price I set here. So yeah, we'll keep going with examples. So this is going to be Friday matinee is what we'll call it. And then we'll do the front rows, because those are better seats for you, and you can assign it by a specific seat. So I can select seats individually, or I can select rows. I'm going to go ahead and select rows. I'm going to select multiple rows by holding down the shift key. So these first seats here are going to have a different price from the next 3 rows, for example, and then the rest of it. And maybe the further back you get from the stage, you have different prices. So we're going to go ahead and save that group. And now we can set the prices for this group. So we're going to do it 10 days before. And then we're going to go and then our price, we're going to start these at $20. Okay, and then we'll click save. We've got those prices. I'm going to add a new price time range. 1 day before, and it's going to go up $5. We'll save that, and then I can keep setting those prices. And again, if you click on point of sale, the POS settings here, you'll see that you now can see a Friday matinee. So if you're buying it at the box office and it's a front row seat, maybe that's going to be $27, for example. So you can keep doing that, and that's how it works. If you want to select specific seats, so if I create, so these are like the best seats in the house, and I want these to apply to all of my 6 o'clock shows. We're gonna go 1,800 to 100. And we'll do Friday again. We'll do Friday and Saturday as the same prices. And then maybe there are individual seats in the center that have the best views of the stage. And you have a lot of theater connoisseurs coming, so you can make, and the sound is always better if you're in the center. So you can make this group of seats, and again, I'm holding the shift key to select them all. You can make this group of seats its own group and have them be a different price. So we're going to go ahead and save that group. And then we're going to add a label. And we're going to start at $30. And then we'll do 10 days before. And save. And there we are. So yeah, you can keep doing that. And that's a really easy and convenient way to set prices. Yeah. One thing I want to know is if you don't already have a seat map created, let us know. We're happy to create that for you. And then it's just a simple process for you to put in your pricing here. Yeah, and as you can see, this tool is pretty versatile. It can do a lot. And it can adapt to your pricing structure and all of that. So it's really nice. This interface is really easy to use. Yeah, so thanks for tuning in. Have a good one.